What the hell is up, you fucking cunts? This is episode 56 of Resident Bummer. The Fulcrum is tired and wants to go to bed. I am the Fulcrum, by the way. This is episode 56, but it is the 57th episode I have ever released. Health check. Currently, I'm at like an 8 out of 10. Why not? Motivation check. Like a 5. It's time to read the journal on Friday, February 13th. The first entry is at 56 day 1, 1:40 a.m. I save the podcast and put some brats in the air fryer. I start rewatching The Walking Dead. It's been a long time since I watched it. 5:20 p.m. I wake up after watching the first 2 episodes. It's a good show. I really like it. Shit, shower, brush, and lay in bed trying to wake up. Eventually I change and drive into work. Say hi to Rich and Pierce, and then I clock in. Work is decent today. Very little customer interaction, thankfully. I plan to watch Hunter x Hunter with Penny after work, but I also have to run errands. I need to pick up my dad some sour cherry balls for Valentine's Day. My mother asked me to. I also want to fill up my car. I've got some running around to do after clocking off. It's 6:30 p.m. I don't know how I forgot to journal it, but I see Hugo or Hurley at work. It's been a while. He's lost 50 pounds since we last saw each other. It's pretty nuts. I clock off and head home at some point after filling up my car. Edit the podcast and set it to upload, and then I start the stream. Penny joins a little bit later, and we watch one episode before Penny hops offline because apparently a cockroach was loose in her house. I get bored after she takes off, so I watch an episode of Walking Dead and manage a match with an out-of-towner. I don't know what my journal auto-corrected my typing, so I don't really know what I said, but I make plans with this out-of-towner, and then I go over to her Airbnb late at night, and have some sex with her, which is interesting. I do leave my beanie accidentally, and I plan to get it back when I have sex with her the following night. Moving on to set 56, day 2. This is Saturday, February 14th, 7:35 p.m. I wake up, no work today, but I am scheduled for car maintenance. I didn't get much sleep, so I wake up tired and drop my car off at the dealership. Then my dad drives us to the library, grabs a book, and we head home. We chill there until my car gets done. I pick it up and a new wiper blade for my car as well. Then I head to that chick's Airbnb and knock on the door. Nobody's there, so I head back home and detach the blade, the rear wiper blade, and then I watch a few more episodes of The Walking Dead. I also notice a panel of my car is missing as I attach the blade. It's really annoying. There's just like a very small panel missing from my car that leads to like a hole in the side of my car. I don't know where that went. Walking Dead is a great show. You should watch it if you have not. I do lay in bed while getting increasingly tired. And at one point I do cry because I'm still just get very sad very often. I wish I wasn't so sad all the time, but moving on, 3:55 a.m. I watch a lot of The Walking Dead Season 2, and I love it, until I get a message to go and have sex with the girl who has my beanie. She has held my beanie hostage all day, so thankfully, my body only allows one orgasm. The first time I met up with her, okay, this might be a little too much information, but I came 3 times. Like, it only took me a minute or 2 to get hard again after I orgasmed. But the following night, it just wasn't happening. She was like trying for 20 minutes to get me hard again, and it was just not going to happen. So, I take off and get home to sleep for my extra quick shift. That must mean I have a quick shift on Sunday, February 15th, which is set 56, day 3. Moving on, 11:20 a.m. I wake up extremely tired, shit, shower, brush, and lay in bed until I wake up and change for work. I drive in and clock on after saying hi. At 9:35 p.m., I say hi to Rich and Bernard and work for a while until I leave. I don't have much fun, but I do talk with Rich about his D&D campaign that he started. When I get home, I fuck around playing games, RoboQuest in particular, until Desmond invites me to play some Aliens. I say okay and load it up, then I invite him to a party. We play through a few missions, and then he hops off. I go and make some fish. I eat it, and then some ground turkey that my dad made with some melted mozzarella. It was extremely greasy. I do not recommend combining those two ingredients and then microwaving them. After I chill and look for something to do. Also, my birthday is tomorrow as I'm typing this. Oh boy, I can't wait to celebrate and not kill myself. Question mark here. Eventually I open my gifts in the living room with my parents before I go to bed. I eat an ice cream bar and drink a Dr. Pepper, and then eventually hop into bed. Moving on to Monday, February 16th, set 56, day 4. It's my birthday. At 10:50 a.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and lay in bed until it's time to change and drive into work. I listen to Fuckface as I get dressed for work. At 12:55 p.m., Mom says happy birthday to me on my way out the door. I get to work and Rich tells me happy birthday, and then I clock in. 2:30 p.m., Anna is there. Thankfully, she leaves quickly, and then me and Rich are the only two for a while. He runs up to the store a few times, and I cook some food here and there throughout the day until I get to leave. 6:30 p.m., eventually I take off. I get home and do pretty much nothing for a while on my phone while streaming Space Marine 1 on Discord until we leave for my birthday dinner, my family. Question mark here for the century. I meet my sister and her family at the restaurant. Then we all head inside and order our food. I get some chicken strips and drink some alcohol until we're all done. I get some boxes for my food. We drive back and I chill out listening to the Regulation Podcast / Fuckface while streaming Space Marine 1. I finish the game this night, I think, sometime around here. It's kind of an annoying game. I would recommend not buying it, but if you can, give it a try. Play it, I guess. Moving on though, Tuesday, February 17th, set 56, day 5. At 11:35 p.m. I wake up and do some laundry in the morning while I try to wake up. Then, when my dad leaves for work, I shave and shower while listening to Fuckface. The whole day I stream Space Marine 1, getting miscellaneous achievements after I get out of the shower. And I make some chicken tenders from my birthday dinner last night. I also have a slice of cheesecake later that night. It's my birthday cake. 12:20 p.m. I don't have anything to do today besides fold clothes and make my bed. It's getting pretty boring as I'm ending it off. I also want to say, I think this is weird. Penny, I don't know if you're listening right now. I'm sorry if I'm overthinking this, but I feel like it's probably just a case of she's just a very busy person and does not have much free time, but it feels sort of like I messed something up. Like I would say like a month ago, she seemed more eager to hang out and watch shows. Like, I don't know. I don't know. She thankfully, right before I started recording this, like an hour or two before it, she invited me to watch some more Hunter x Hunter after I get off of work. So that's cool. Also, I've been asking, if you remember John, I've been asking him a question here and there after he randomly reached out and asked me how I was doing. I lied to him and told him I was doing okay, and then I just started asking him random questions. As I was updating my journal, I realized I should ask another one, so I decided to ask him if people should be able to choose when they want to die. Then I headed to bed while listening to Fuckface. I wake up a few hours later and shut it off, as it's still playing. Moving on to Wednesday, February 18th, set 56, day 6, 11:30 a.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and chill in bed listening to Fuckface until I change for work and drive in. Say hi to Bernard, Rich, and Pierce, and then I clock in. Also, I think I've mentioned him before. I have a very autistic coworker who only works 2-hour shifts. I see him most days. I also saw him the day that I was journaling here on Tuesday. Or is this Wednesday? This is Wednesday. We're going to be calling this coworker Eugene. He's cool, and he always talks about wallets. He also hates Anna, which is nice. Moving on, 12:25 p.m., Rich takes off and plans to return. Me and Pierce remain at the store. At 1 p.m., Rich returns, and some people come to repair the freezer. Nobody really tells me if that's what's happening. I just assume. I'm glad there's not many customers pissing me off this day. I also asked Penny the same question I asked John, which reminds me, John answered my question and asked if there's anything that's been on my mind. I let him know that I'm not doing too good and I don't really know what to do about it. He says he's always down to receive a message from me to hear how I am doing. I'd rather not bother him / anyone else, though. I'd really just kind of rather figure this out on my own. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Moving on, 3:25 p.m. Rich leaves, and he tells me that a coworker needs a ride to work. So, I will be leaving a bit early to pick her up, and then I tell Pierce I'm going on break. 3:55 p.m. I have mentioned this coworker on the podcast before. When I did, I named her Drea. I never really talk about her, though, because we never work the same shifts. She always closes the store. Anyways, I named her sister Patricia. They both work at the store. At 5:20 p.m., I take off to pick up Drea before my shift ends. I arrive and wait patiently. Drea hops in the car and we take off for our place of work. We lightly converse along the way, and then at 6 p.m., I cook some more food and clean up the kitchen when we get back, clock off, and then head home after. Then I hop into Discord voice chat and start streaming. 12:40 a.m., I continue playing some Fable 2. I think I didn't mention it, but I started playing Fable 2 the previous night as to when I am entering this entry. Get some easy achievements to start with. I also start downloading Injustice 2 and a game called Monster Train. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try it out before they leave Game Pass. I also play, I know what Injustice 2 is, but whatever. I also play a tiny amount of Diablo 2. It's an okay game, but I don't like playing it alone. I can't think of much else to do for the night, but I listen to Fuckface the whole time until I go to bed. And then we're moving on to Thursday. And God, I just hit the fucking desk. Moving on to Thursday, February 19th, set 56, day 7. 1:40 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and turn on my Xbox to stream on Discord. I am not scheduled to work today, so I play Space Marine 1 and grab all the collectibles. Desmond says he is free to play sometime today, which is cool. Wait for him to invite me while playing Space Marine 1. Now I need to find something else because I finished it up. Collected all the audio logs earlier today. 12:30 a.m. after I finish up Space Marine 1, I invite him to a party and play Red Dead Redemption while he does the tutorial mission for Space Marine 2. It's not co-op, so I wait for him to finish that. And then I join his match after he finishes the tutorial. We do play the first mission, which is co-op, and much of the next mission. When we get our jetpacks, he hops off to make some food and chill out. Then after that, I fuck around by myself for a while until Desmond and Michael hop online to play. I load up Call of Duty and I realize that I need Ultimate Game Pass to play it. They play for a while together, and I think I just play Red Dead Redemption on my own, or maybe some RoboQuest. But anyways, after a while of that, they swap over to Chickadoo, and I play that with them, Ultimate Chicken Horse, until Desmond hops off. He is sick, so he has to get some good sleep tonight. Michael leaves too, and I play RoboQuest. I I do unfortunately die at the final boss fight, and then I get prepared to record episode 56 of Resident Bummer, which is what I am doing right now. I realize I've forgotten to update something for the outro that I do not enjoy doing, so I'm gonna update that real quick. Here we go. Okay. So, the rating for this week. I'm sorry, my face really itches, so I'm itching it. And my mouth is getting further away from the mic. I just gotta itch my face really quick. Oh my god, my face really itches. Holy cow. Okay, that feels so much better. And I just gotta hit the pop filter for good measure. Okay. The rating for this week would be like a 7 out of 10. The word count is 80,758 words journaled. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode now. Am I really making a podcast, or am I just jerking off?